Sorry about that. I'm having some technical difficulties, as you can see. I had to restart my computer, and it kind of fucked me. My entire thing is running rather slow. So we're gonna get going as soon as we get going, you know? As soon as the Fire Pro starts, we'll start the fucking show. But right now, it's taking its time, and that's fine. That's fine. We understand. We're very loving here at the TTWA. But look. Ooh. The commissioner did not like that noise. Holy shit. Hi, Commissioner. Hey, come here. Hey, can we snug? Come here. Yeah. Oh, you gonna help me vamp? Oh, look at the vampy guy. Yo, I am a cat doing the commissioner thing. Da, na, 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 na. Say something to the people. Say something to the people. We're having a technical difficulty. You need to fire your production guy. He's terrible. I had a thing to do before work, or after work, that made it to where I could not be here, because, like, normally I get off work at, like, 7:30, and I have some time to, like, eat, and if I need to go grocery shopping, do that. They're so cute. And I didn't have that time. I literally came here. I got here with maybe like 20 minutes left, and I had to talk to my roommate because our plumbing's fucked, and a literal turd came up out of the toilet today. According to him, I don't believe him. It seems impossible. But apparently it happened. So that's our life right now. Anyway. Oh, hey, you know what? Fire Pro's back. That's not what I want to show you. No. There we go. So it's how we're gonna be, huh? There we go. Okay, sweet. So our first match, this being just a normal show, not a special show like last week, our first match is just going to be a, why is that max? That should be, yeah, about there is fine. This is just going to be a show where, you know, we build up statistics, such as a normal battle royale. Now we do have the main event of, it's going to be 3 women versus 3 women in, the barbed wire death match. And the winner of that match will go on to face, Team Mister for the, 3-person title, as they're going to try and make it. Wow, it's been a long time since I did a battle royale. I think I said this last time I did this, and it just didn't take. It was weird. Your referee for this match will be Deadpool. This is just a preliminary match. Nothing on the line here except for statistics. Really hope this is elimination. If not, oh well. Your competitors for this match: Pat O'Connor, Saturn. I don't know if that's Perry Saturn or I have no idea who. Okay, Pat O'Connor, Saturn, Wife Beater, Nova versus Mustafa Ali, MVP, Harley Race, who has since got tattoos done, and Bradshaw. So wait a minute, that's Mustafa Ali, that's Pat O'Connor. So that's Saturn. Yeah, that must be... Oh, you know what? That's probably Raven's Flock era Saturn. Anyway, let's just make sure this is on... Yeah. Okay. Let's begin. I forgot to change the arena. Whoops. It happens. You know, this cat, right? He starts meowing like the second I stream. Literally the first second. Anyway, so here we go. We have a schmaz, ladies and gentlemen. A absolute schmaz. And I've lost the screen. Harley Race going after MVP, probably some racist shit there. Saturn doing something to wife beater. Nova, I'm sorry. Nova and Saturn now going at each other. Bradshaw. Oh, this is Brawl for All Bradshaw. Brawl for All Bradshaw going after MVP here. Harley Race getting kicked to the balls here as Bradshaw then punches him in the stomach, or in the head, I'm sorry. Pat O'Connor looking to get suplexed. Someone's getting pinfalled. I couldn't tell you who. And yeah, these early battle royales, man, they're hard to tell what's happening at all. If also, wow, that was a noise my chair just made. I'm sorry. Also on this show is the fifth match of the Charles Manson Invitational. Wow, MVP is already busted open. Yeah, Charles Manson Proving Ground, fifth match coming up. I don't like this song because it sounds like someone's screaming in it. Anyway, so yeah, fifth match of the Charles Manson Invitational coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Probably going to be towards the middle of the show. We still got a couple more randomized bouts. Then again, Charles Manson matches. Charles Manson Proving Ground match is a best of 7 series. He's beaten Super Callow, D'Lo Brown, and Barry Windham, and he has lost to the Green M&M. So he could win. He could end up with a score of 4-1. Which, if that happened, I'll do something because I kind of need that dude to go until the end of the chapter, because that's when he would get his title shot. If he were to get his title shot. Pat O'Connor now and Harley Race going after each other. I feel like Pat O'Connor definitely one of those old school wrestlers I downloaded, so him and Harley Race going at each other. That's fine. Bradshaw, also an old school wrestler. Mustafa Ali, less so. So Saturn now giving a fucking pile driver to Nova, the two ECW alumni. Going at each other here, as wife beater picks up Bradshaw. Now, I would like to point out that is the current wife beater, who I think is still in CCW. I think the former wife beater being, Chris Hero or Cassius Ohno, was not actually a wife beater. He was called a wife beater because he wore a tank top when he wrestled. I think this guy, wife beater, is actually supposed to be a wife beater, which is kind of fucked if you think about it. But hey, we're not going to think about it that way. And he will show up in the problematic battle royale maybe one day. But this is not the problematic battle royale. This is just a normal battle royale that I like to start things with. Mustafa Ali with a power bomb on a Nova goes for a pinfall. Nova kicks out or something happens. Perry Saturn getting chokeholded. Nova chopping wife beater. He's going to go for a crucifix power bomb. Yes. Nova, that's going to be in the ropes though. Deadpool right on that. Mustafa Ali going for a diving crossbody. Just for MVP to roll Pat O'Connor out of the way. Brawl for All Bradshaw. Trying to do something here. Brawl for All Bradshaw doesn't really. He just kind of punches people. Poorly. It's honestly. I have downloaded every single competitor from Brawl for All as a Brawl for All version of themselves. And it's really fitting that Bradshaw is the first one that we've seen, because Bradshaw was technically the one who decided to do it, because he said, hey, we should have a hardcore division, and somehow that turned into Brawl for All. If you didn't know the story behind Brawl for All, if you don't know what Brawl for All is, you should go look it up. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, anyway, so Deadpool, every time Deadpool opens, Nova's got a chair, but he's standing out there, he's getting counted out, but he does have the 20, so, he's got time. Meanwhile, a lot of bells getting rung in the balls. Bells are stored in the balls, and an octopus stretch slam from Perry Saturn. Everyone's too close to the ropes. They've all converged into this corner here, and while that's awesome, it is causing this problem of them just... I don't know what wife beater's doing. Someone's getting pinned. It was Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali actually from the same region as I am. He's from Joliet, Illinois, and oh! And he just killed MVP! He didn't kill MVP. He knocked him out, though. MVP has been eliminated from this contest by a 450 splash from Mustafa Ali. But yeah, I think that was an inverted 450, which is what he does. Yeah, Mustafa Ali's from, like, Joliet, I think. I think it's Joliet. Or like Lamont, Illinois, or something like that. One of those western suburbs. And I'm more like a southern suburb kind of guy. I guess I'm now like a southwestern suburb now. But I literally, the town in the home in which I grew up had a hill on it. And if you climbed to the top of that hill on a nice day, you could see Chicago, like all of Chicago. And if you climbed to the top of the hill on like a, you know, kind of a shitty day, you could still see an outline of it. Like, I was always, like, 20 minutes away from the city. And I think I was always, like, 20 minutes away from, like, the town in which Mustafa Ali grew up. But him and CJ Parker are both from, or I'm sorry, him and Juice Robinson are both from that area. And I don't remember which one's which. But, yeah, Mustafa Ali is one of my hometown boys. That's why I like him. But anyway, enough personal aside. He is my favorite to win this match, or at least he's the guy I'm rooting for, as he counters Pat O'Quinn. Forgot his name. Who cares? Pat. His name's Pat. Nova pile driver, and no, Bradshaw just punches Nova immediately out of the pile driver, but still damage done to Mustafa Ali, who's hurt. He elbows Bradshaw in the face. Perry Saturn throwing him into the corner. Out of everyone in this match. No, MVP is still a current competitor. Never mind. I got that one wrong. I'm not looking at chat. So if you've been saying something in chat, I have not paid any attention to you. And I do apologize for that. But yeah. So let's see here. Oh, Nova! Ali bulking up here, and he spinning heel kick to Nova, both up, and no, Nova returns it, and now Saturn's got him into, that's not a triangle hold, but I don't remember exactly what it's called, and that's not important, as wife beaters, gets locked into a spinning toe hold, but Bradshaw kicks him out of it for some reason, and Nova getting dragged out of the corner by his ECW alumni partner here. Getting elbow to the back. It looks like we've separated into two separate battles here. And oh, Deadpool can't get to the pinfall in time. And no, Perry Saturn gets a rope break. Ah, shit. Whoop. Sorry about that. Nova really kind of taunting to the crowd here. You got to wonder if that's wise here. And oh, that's the move that took out MVP. And he hits it on Nova, who is currently on MVP, and who just got criticaled again. Pat O'Connell, I think it is. I think that was Pat O'Connell. I might be wrong. But Pat O'Connell's out. Or Quinn. Pat Quinn's the politician. Yeah, Pat O'Connell out. And now here, now we're starting to thin the herd here, and it's a little easier to call commentate here as Perry Saturn gives a pile driver to. I'm sorry, as Perry Saturn gets a pile driver. Nova is busted open. Doesn't look particularly good here, and double clothesline onto Mustafa Ali from wife beater and Bradshaw. Harley Race picking up Nova, but then giving it off to Bradshaw. You got to think, if you're gonna have two people making an alliance here, it's gonna be Harley Race and Bradshaw. Those two just like beating the hell out of people, and we're seeing that here. Running power bomb from Nova. He gets him away from Perry Saturn, gets him away from that, and actually look at that, the two ECW alumni are teaming up against the two, like, shooters. That's awesome. And wife beater and Mustafa Ali are, oh my god! Did he just he just dropped him on his head! Assist a power bomb from wife beater and Saturn, who, I mean, yeah, wife beater would probably get along with the ECW guys, being from CCW. They're pretty similar to each other. Let's see here. And we got Nova, nope, getting countered by Bradshaw. Brawl for all Bradshaw. Saturn diving elbow onto Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali's been the only one to really take to the skies here. And Mustafa Ali submits. Damn it, that was my pick. We are down to 5 men. Harley Race, Nova, Saturn, Brawl for all Bradshaw, and wife beater. Saturn down. Harley Race throwing wife beater out of the corner. Gets elbowed from the very tired Nova. Nova's not looking good at all. Nova got him in the fireman's carry. Oh, an elbow to the... He just taunts. He just taunts, but he lets Bradshaw get the mount, but Harley Race getting out of that. At some point, looks like Wife Beater tapped out. Thank God. And Saturn now tapping out. Everybody taps. Everybody taps. Harley Race now taunting to the crowd, showing Nova he can do it too. Harley Race going to the top uncharacteristically. Diving crossbody hits MVP's corpse. And low blow from Bradshaw onto Harley Race, and now vertical suplex back on the Bradshaw here as Brawl for All Bradshaw looks dazed. Now, technically, the BWO and Bradshaw don't necessarily agree with each other. So these two, you know, Bradshaw and Nova are gonna go at it. However, this being that this is, you know, future Bradshaw is the one who did that. But still, you know, whatever. On Torture Rack from Nova here. Bradshaw don't got an answer. No, he gets out of it. Harley Race swinging neckbreaker onto Bradshaw, and Harley Race looking and zeroing in on that tired Nova. Now Bradshaw stunned. Nova goes for the pile driver, and no, Bradshaw won't let an ECW joke take out Harley Race. He wants to be the one who takes out Harley Race, and Harley Race shoulder block onto Nova here. Oh, and a beautiful fisherman suplex. And just some straight punches to Nova's face. Nova, only man up still. Everyone up now. Nova, look, dude, Nova's tired. Nova needs to do something. He's bleeding. He's tired. He can't even really capitalize on any moves. Harley Race believed that was supposed to be a crossbody, turned into a diving headbutt, pins Bradshaw, and you know what? Nova's just going to let it head. No, Nova's going to break it up. Nova now, running atomic drop. Picks up Harley now. He's going after Harley, going to neutralize him. No, he gets the fisherman suplex into a pin combination. Bradshaw breaks it up. These guys they just want to eliminate everyone in the match. I mean, it is elimination. They can just let their opponents eliminate the other opponents, but there's too much pride here. They want to be the one who gets the pinfalls. Nova, look at that. Nova, he can't capitalize on anything. I fear for Nova. If Nova does make it to the final two, I don't think Nova's going to win. And that's sad because I like Nova. I want Nova to win this very, very, very badly. I would like Nova to win this. Nova, only man up. He's standing on that chair he hasn't used. He brought it into the ring and then just not used it. And look at that elbow to the head. Oh, no, here we go. Nova. Harley. Nova. Harley. Nova. Harley bulking up here. And, a headbutt onto him. Ow. Jeez. Ow. And a football tackle. Well, that was more of a shoulder block, but it was meant to be. He got the football pounce and everything. He was getting ready for it. Yeah, they're just. This is pretty much a match between Bradshaw and Bradshaw's got him in that lock there, and no, he doesn't. You know, in the title tournament, that would have been a submission hold. No, here we go, running power slam. Is Nova gonna do it? Is Nova gonna go to the final two? No, Harley Race is not gonna let him happen. I just think Bradshaw and Harley Race don't think of Nova as like a credible competitor, and as a result, they just dogpile on the poor man. Elbow to the back of Bradshaw from Harley Race. Oh no, Nova tried to get a Tenzakuri there and completely failed. Harley Race countered him, pretty much grabbed him out of the air. Look at that, dude. Nova can't even walk across the ring without taking a breath, and he does DDT there, but look at that. He goes for another breath. Bradshaw grapples him. He is able to actually get the better part of that, and a knee to the head of Bradshaw out of that Muay Thai clinch. Another knee to the head of Bradshaw. And pokes to the eyes. Nova resorting to some cheating here just to keep ahead. He's got Bradshaw. He's ramming him into the corner. Oh no, he goes for an enziguri. Misses. Harley Race climbing to the top rope way more than usual. Weird tattooed Harley Race that I downloaded apparently. Double lariat onto Nova. Yeah, Nova's been a non-factor in this match ever since. Yeah, he just gets thrown out of the ring. Look at that. As Harley Race tees off on Bradshaw, who he considers the real opponent here. Harley Race was one of the original competitors for the TTWA Pure Heavyweight title. losing that. Oh, and you know what? No, I'm sorry. He actually lost to Chase Owens when Chase Owens went for his number one contendership for the TTWA heavyweight championship. Chase Owens, the current TTWA heavyweight champion, beating Kenny Omega twice for that title. He beat him for the title, and then beat him in the rematch last week at TTWA Redemption. So you know, Harley Race, he has a pedigree here. He is not a newcomer like I think pretty much everyone else in this match was. Oh, and here we go. Pile driver onto Bradshaw. Bradshaw, nothing down. No, atomic drop. Is he going to go for the pinfall? No, he's going to stomp on Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to get up because Nova's just too tired to capitalize on anything. Oh, double elbows to Bradshaw. Throws Harley Race into the corner. Goes after Bradshaw again. Bradshaw's weird long knee pads make it look like he's wearing assless chaps. As Harley Race goes for another cross body. Gets great distance on it. Nova trying to step up into Guri. He's too tired to break up the pinfall, which honestly, you should not break up the pinfall, you idiot. Only gets a 2-fall to Harley Race. And then he gets a punch in the face from Bradshaw as a payment. Here we go, another suplex from Harley Race. He isn't going to go for the pinfall, though. He's just going to get him out of the way. He goes back to Bradshaw. Weird assless chaps, brawl for all Bradshaw. Wonder how many prefixes I can put on Bradshaw's name. Bradshaw. Assless chaps, brawl for all, hair, boxing gloves. Bradshaw gets elbowed in the face. Then he takes out Harley Race. And Nova seems to have Bradshaw's number. It seems to be Nova has Bradshaw's number, and then Harley Race has Nova's number, and then I guess technically Bradshaw has Harley Race's number. We're watching a real-life game of rock, paper, scissors. DDT from Harley Race DDT from Nova on to Harley Race. Nova, honestly, even if Nova doesn't win this match, and I don't think he will, you gotta respect the heart that this guy is showing. He is bleeding. He can barely hit a move anymore without dying. He's in a bad place, and he's still here. I mean, look at MVP, who's literally just sitting in a pool of his own blood, and Pat O'Connor, who is also completely unconscious, and then you have Nova, who is still going, damn it. And Harley Race going to the top, looking to finish up Nova. No, he gets up. Maybe he was going after Bradshaw, and Bradshaw got up. Nova taunting to the crowd, letting him know that he's okay. He thinks he can still win this. He goes up, and he lands right on Nova as Bradshaw picks up Nova and gets a punch in the face, or punches Harley Race in the face. I'm sorry. Nova, stop taunting, bro. Harley Race taking Nova into the corner. Putting him back in the corner. Headbutts to Nova. Goes to the top. Nope, gonna go back down. Bradshaw's not letting him hit that. These men are just taking turns showing which one can beat Nova up the hardest. Nova's trying. He's fighting back. Oh, look at this arm wringer here. Elbow to the head of Bradshaw. Harley Race now taunting. Bradshaw dragging Harley Race into the center of the ring. Goes for the Muay Thai clinch. Oh, and a scissors kick. And a senton. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, man. He wants that enziguri so bad, and he has not hit it once, I don't think. We got a little bit of an offense there mounted from Nova. Guess all that time lying on the ground gave him some time to breathe. And Bradshaw trying to break up this pinfall for some reason. It's elimination, guys. You can let people beat you. Harley Race taunting in the crowd. Getting some punches. Is Nova from Bradshaw. And another punch. He gets picked up. Punch in the face again. A headbutt to the back of the head. And then another stomp to the back of the head for good measure. Multiple stomps to the back of the head. Harley Race trying to pick up Nova there. Gets punched out of it by Bradshaw. They literally just taunted over the almost pretty much corpse of Bradshaw. They ran into each other. Nova is getting something here. Mounting an offense. Spinning heel kick onto Bradshaw. Can't capitalize. Harley Race going to pick up Bradshaw. He's going to go for a pile driver here. He's going to hit it. Yes. And no one's going to go for the pinfall there. He's too busy worrying about Nova. Nova's got Harley in a torture rack. Nova has Harley in a torture rack. He got him. No, I'm sorry. I misread that referee. No, Harley Race got into the ropes. Oh, man. Hey, man, listen. If you make Harley Race have to motherfucking rope break your submission, you're a tough bastard. Spinning neck breaker from Harley Race, dragging Nova into the center of the ring. I think this might be it. No, he picks Nova back up. And Bradshaw goes after Nova and gets elbow to the head. And then, ooh, Nova getting headbutted. Bradshaw, low blow to Nova. Nova's down again. Oh, what do we got here? We got a pinfall? No, rope break. The match has gone on for 40 minutes, people. Not actual 40 real life minutes, but still like 30 of minutes of that 40. So, you know, it's been going on for a while. This is only the first match of the night, too. We still got a couple more before we end off this show that I only really want it to be an hour long, and we are now literally halfway done with that time, so whoops. Harley Race going to the top. Oh, diving headbutt on Bradshaw. The only move he's done from that top rope. 1, 2. Is that gonna be it? It is. The final two is Nova and Harley Race. And Harley Race. Oh, jawbreaker from Nova. Is that it? No. Harley Race gal, power slam on a Nova, taunts to the crowd. He thinks he has this in the bag. He's underestimating Nova, and honestly, I would too at this point. No, oh my God, Nova got up from that knee drop. Elbow to the back, though. Harley Race, very much pandering to the crowd here, maybe taunting Nova, who's been very much a crowd favorite here, as he picks him up and slams him down. Yeah, Nova gets the counter, but he can't capitalize on it. He's too damn tired. He's been getting too much of an ass whipping this entire match. Headbutt to the back of the head of Nova from Harley Race. I don't know if there's a time limit on this match. I don't think there is. Diving knee drop, that was a different move. But we might hit the time limit if Nova and Harley Race can't put one another away. Oh, here we go. Running power slam, but that's going to put him right in that ropes. That pin's not going to matter. He's going to get a rope break. Send Harley Race into the ropes. They run into each other. That just shows that Nova's desperate. He's not thinking properly. And then Harley Race, honestly, he's starting to slip a little bit too. So it's been an arduous 45-minute long match. I mean, we started with 8 men. We're now down to 2. There's literally 2 dead guys in the ring right now. Oh, running knee to the head. Yeah, man, ever since Bradshaw got eliminated, Harley Race has been using that knee. Maybe he was saving him. Maybe he was preparing the knee. He wasn't really using his legs to keep his kind of, knee fresh and able to strike with more efficiency. Maybe play this entire match with one strategy, and as soon as he gets to the final 2, switch it up and throw Nova off here. And it's doing a good job. Nova got thrown to the outside here. Harley Race now. We're outside, guys. We are outside. Anything can happen out here. Oh, and he hits him with a chair! Equalizer! He got hit with a chair right across the chest there. He picks up another chair as we hit 9. We're going to go to a 10 count here, but don't worry, it is a 20 count. This is New Japan rules. And they go for a clinch, locks up, and oh, here we go. Oh, at the 15th second, he gets power driven outside. He's too stunned. Don't end in this in a double count out. He comes in with the chair. He still has the chair, and oh no, he goes to hit it, and he gets a 1 count. I guess you can't have chairs, and I guess it's a count. That's weird. And both men too stunned to compete. And what do we got here? Belly to belly from Harley Race. Harley Race pulling out stuff he hasn't done before, just trying to put this man away. Nova, the heart of steel, Nova over here. Yeah, look at that Irish whip, just trying to buy some time, and his ring awareness is completely shot. Didn't even realize that Harley Race was running into him, and Harley Race didn't realize he was there. Both men, ring awareness, just not in the place you want it to be. I think there is a splinter or shard of glass in my finger, and it's bothering the hell out of me. And torture rack, we should have put him away. He did it. Nova did it. No, out of nowhere, the underdog, the guy who got his ass beat for the past 50 minutes, survived to the end and won the match. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Nova. Incredible torture rack, 100 rank. Look at that. Yeah, he tapped out Saturn with it too. Oh geez, that match took forever. We're not gonna do another multi-man match right away because shit, that took long. Let us do Let's do a gruesome fighting match. These are fun. And your referee for this evening, Brian Zane. We've seen him before. You know, we've seen Brian Zane. He was in like last week. Let's do someone else. Herb Dean. Sure. Actually, honestly, that fits. That fits. We can make that work. Anyway, boom. Looks like it's going to be Zeus. Hey, former three-man tag champion Zeus. We have a former champion going up against Malibu Al. Okay, here we go. That's really awesome that we have a three-man champion, a former three-man tag team champion here, considering we are going to be competing for new number one contenders for the three-man championship tonight in the main event. Okay, here we go. Malibu Al getting punched in the stomach from Zeus. Gets elbowed in the back of the head by Zeus. Double axe handle, I should say. Test of strength here. Malibu Al winning it out. Malibu Al tripping him up. Malibu Al arm drag onto Zeus. Oh, and a clubbing blow to the head. Stomp to the inner thigh. Punch to the head. Those double chops here. Now, we know Zeus. We've seen Zeus compete before. We know Zeus has really dangerous chokeholds. That is his game. That is what he's good at. If Zeus locks in a choke, that choke is the thing that won him the three-man tag team titles, along with Kid Lycos and along with The Undertaker. So we know his strategy. Malibu Al, on the other hand, we don't know Malibu Al. He looks a lot like AJ Styles. That's weird. Anyway, elbow to the back of the head from Zeus. And oh, he's choking him. He's choking him already. He's got him down. His arms are wrapped around him. No, Malibu Al manages to get out of it. Step up into Guri from Malibu Al. Elbow to the back of the head. Here we go. Al, Zeus, Al, Zeus, Al! Al knocks down Zeus here. We get to 3.5 minutes, and oh! Reverse Frankenstein from Malibu Al. Malibu Al, snap suplex. And overhand blow from Zeus equalizes him. No, Malibu Al building up momentum here. No, but Zeus first man up. Zeus gets that arm wrapped around Malibu Al's neck. You got to be worried about that. No, gets off of it. Clubbing blow to the back of Malibu Al. He's only got about 45 seconds to hold on until the beginning of the second round. So he just needs to buy himself time, and that Dragon Screw is going to do it. Ooh, Zeus missing a strike there. What is this? Styles Clash from Malibu Al. Go to the pinfall, not how it works in a gruesome fighting match, Malibu Al. Malibu Al looks to be a wrestler, and that's why he did that. So, whoops. Poor man. You messed up. You fucked up. And Zeus gets that choke in. The dangerous chokeholds of Zeus. Gets out of it. Oh, and it just slaps him in the face. He gets dropped down there from Malibu Al. Oh, man, Zeus thirsty. Zeus wants to end this. He's trying to choke out the life out of Malibu Al. He doesn't really get anywhere with it. Malibu Al has Zeus up. Oh, drops him right onto his knee. Double drop kick onto the back of the head. Oh, and look at that, Zeus. He went to grapple Zeus. He went to continue doing his doing some chain grapples, keep Zeus off his feet, and Zeus just went right in. Let's think about a choke. Most submission holds, you need to prepare. You need to. Oh my God, he got him. Never mind. Fuck the psychology of choking. It doesn't matter. Malibu Al wins. Okay, so I don't have an updated I don't have an updated one for this because this week was kind of busy. But it's time now for the Charles Manson Challenge. Now, also, Charles Manson did beat Barry Windham. That is to be noted. So he actually is at 3 wins and 1 loss. Is a best of 7 series. If Charles Manson wins this best of 7 series, he will compete for the TTWA Pure Heavyweight Championship. He will compete against Giant Silva, the man who technically beat him for it. However, he beat him in a 3-man match. And he didn't even pin him. That is important to note, according to Charles Manson, that he was never pinned. Very important. Charles Manson will, and because of that, he says that is the reason why he has a claim to the number 1 contendership. Now, my cat, the commissioner, he kind of agrees with him. He doesn't necessarily dispute it, but he does say Charles Manson isn't just going to be able to walk right in, constantly make excuses, which, to be fair, an excuse is why he even got that shot in the first place, because he did win the number 1 contenders match. He did have a one-on-one fight against then champion Shawn Michaels, and he lost it, but he did fight that match the same night that he won the opportunity for the title. So he does have some, he's one of history's greatest monsters. He kind of has a point. But that's neither here nor there. It is a barbed wire death match, as Charles Manson said he will take on anybody in any match. And your referee for this match, El Tarantes. I don't know who that is. Anyway, so the way we do this is the way we've always done this. I'm gonna delete every single person who shows up here, and I'm gonna delete every single person who shows up on these bottom 3. It is only this person that we are going to count. It's Barry Duffman. Please tell me that's actually Duffman. Oh my God, it is. Yes. Ignore that horrific Patrick Starr and Barista. Oh my God. Now I do have to say, Charles Manson wins these matches when they're against real people. He has lost. The only one he's lost so far has been to the Green M&M, who is technically not a real person. I don't know what I'm saying. Technically, it's not a real person. So this match is going to be interesting. I'll make sure I got my settings right. 10, weapons 8, match 30 minutes. Explosion. It's gonna go to like 45. We do have to have some kind of time limit here. Fuck it, 30 minutes, because we're running long, brother. We got everything we need. Let's go. Duffman doesn't get thrown into the ropes. Duffman throws. Oh my God. Manson gets thrown into the ropes by Duffman. Duffman gets punched in the head. I'm not going to do that joke the entire time. That would be a little bit too much. And a snapmare from Duffman. DDT on to Manson. Now, once again, at 10 minutes, this ring is going to explode. Now, here's the thing about Manson in hardcore matches. He doesn't really use the match to his benefit. In a very, very strange turn of events, Manson, very much a technical, very much a grappler. A little bit of brawl inside, but Manson really likes grappling, and he gets locked into this camel clutch here. He's probably going to get out of it. It's a little bit too early to get any kind of submission finishers stuff, man, but I do appreciate you're trying to wear down your opponent. Punch to the head from Duffman. Goes for the pinfall a little bit too early. Now I'm going to get a 1 count. Duffman going after Manson. Now, you got to think, too, these open challenges, anyone who beats Manson, Manson does not have a bad record here at TTWA. I believe he's like 5-2 or something like that. So like he's one of the few people who has a winning record of note. There's a lot of 1-0s or 2-0s, but like people who actually like show up frequently don't really have that high of a winning record unless they're a champion. And Manson does, so making your name here, Duffman, his debut. I think every single person who has gone up against Duffman has been making their debut. Every single man who's gone up against Manson, this has been them making their debut here, and that's saying something. Manson kind of opening the portal here for young up and comers. As Duffman gets thrown into the barbed wire, Manson actually using that to his advantage here. I can't tell if Manson's bleeding or if that's just a mark on on his head. And Duffman, Manson, Duffman, Manson, Duffman, Manson, Duffman knocks him down. Vertical suplex from Duffman. Elbow to the head from Duffman. Sidewalk slam from Manson. Manson throws Duffman into the barbed wire. Punch to the head from Duffman. Oh, Manson goes for a sidekick, misses it. Vertical suplex from Duffman. Duffman's been in control of this match. That's something I'd worry about if I was Manson. Now, remember, Manson wins this match. It's done. Manson wins the Proving Grounds. He wins the best of 7. Manson loses this match. Starts to get a little bit more dire. Because then we have a record of 3-2. And Manson slips up one more time, and then it's sudden death. Manson does have a safety net. He's only lost one of these matches, but as he hits this crucifix powerbomb, it could be that Manson... if he gets a little bit too cocky, this lead can slip right from under him. And that's not something Manson's going to want. Manson looking tired already as he taunts the crowd. Yeah, no, Manson's bloody. So is Duffman. Both men bloodied. Punch to the head from Duffman. Throws him into the barbed wire. Sidewalk slam from Duffman. Duffman, really good showing. Really good showing early on here. He's using that barbed wire to his advantage, and he knows that, listen, this ring's going to explode in the next 2 minutes. Now, the first time we had one of these matches, it was Kenny Omega versus Ken Anderson. Ken Anderson, currently 3-man tag team champion, along with Mr. Miyagi and Muhammad Ali, not Mustafa Ali, different person. But I should make them wrestle each other. That would be interesting. And when that ring exploded, like it will in less than a minute, it literally knocked Mr. Anderson out unconscious, and Kenny Omega won the title via KO. So that's something to note too. When Kenny Omega lost his title, the ring exploding was a turning point. Kenny Omega did not really get any significant offense after that. So you want to end this match before the ring explodes, but we're not going to get that. This ring's going to explode. And Manson's been getting beaten down, and there it is. It went down. It happened. Manson's unconscious. Manson's out. The referee's unconscious too. He's still down. This match is continuing. No referee checking himself, seeing he's bloody, goes, checks on Manson. Duffman has the knowledge. Duffman knew that Manson was unconscious, and Manson loses the 5th match of the Charles Manson Proving Grounds, meaning that Charles Manson is now 3-2. That means that Manson still only needs to win one more title, or one more match to get his title shot. But also, it's a little bit closer to losing his title shot now. He just needs to have 2 more bad nights. He needs to have 1 more bad night, and then it's do or die. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time. It's time for your main event of the evening. I think I'm good at that. Pretty good at that. This will be a landmine death match. Now, some rules to this match. Normally it's random, and I get that. No, not El Tiranes. Not again. You know what? We're actually, for the first time in TTWA history, since I started doing random, we're going to have a female ref. Because this match, now, the entire point of this chapter, the theme is perfect, is redemption. We are trying to redeem Some people that may not have had perfect matches before, perfect records. We saw Balrog's redemption last week. We saw Kenny Omega's failed redemption last week. We saw the 4 challengers failed redemption last week. And you know, here, well, let me show you something here about our little promotion here. That's not what I wanted to show you. Neither is that. I'm clicking on the wrong thing because I'm an idiot. Hold up, give me a sec here. Here we go. This is the one I want you to see. Whoops. I don't have this queued up. So, we're going to show you the Hall of Champions. The Hall of Champions, you will notice, is literally all dudes. There is not a single female or non-binary gender in that counting. Now that is particularly interesting because we have many females, and I don't think we have many non-binary genders, but we do have things that are agender, like the Megazord from last week. That thing didn't have a gender; that was a robot. So we are going to have a 3-man, or 3-person, I should say, Landmine deathmatch. However, the winner of, or the competitors in this match will only be females and or not male gendered individuals. So that means somebody's literally going to keep randoming until I get 3 of non-males. So I'm gonna do that while this is actually going here. So damn it. Hold up. Actually, wait. I want to show you guys something. Whoop, that's my face. So check it out. This guy right here, Go to Sleep, is legitimately. I've been waiting for him to show up. He's literally just CM Punk, but all he does is the Go to Sleep. So maybe one day. Wayne Bloom, by the way, shows up. This is the second time Wayne Bloom has showed up and has not gotten anything. Like, he showed up and got turned away 3 times in a row. There we go. Dump Masudo. And one of the boys, which technically I guess the boys are gay, but Cthulhu. Cthulhu is not gendered. There is no gender for Cthulhu. So Cthulhu can be in this match. Did I just get 2 spikes? No, I got Spike and then Spike Dudley. Damn. I thought I got 2 Spike Dudleys on random there. It's a good way to see a lot of the roster, so that's good. I think that's Ricky Dozen. And hey, there we go. I got the first team of Mickey James, Dump Masudo, or damn, what the fuck is it's Dump something. And Mildred Burke versus Cthulhu, and we are still trying to figure out who will be Cthulhu's opponents. Snarf we know is a man, so we can't do Snarf, unfortunately. Kenta and Stevie Ray are both obviously men. Tommy Wiseau, no. I'm honestly surprised I already have 4. Like, I thought this would take a long time. Team of Wrath, Goldberg, and Mantar. And Incineroar. By the way, Pokemon, we are going to say that they, we're just going to count them. Like, that was the other thing, is like, if it can be either or, I'm just going to count it. So, like, if I get a Pikachu and another Pokemon, like, that Pikachu and another Pokemon count. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is what I expected, but Kaniku Man is a man. Wow, this is taking its sweet ass time. Like, I don't have a better way of doing this. Louis Piccoli shows up twice in this rando. Hey, Spike Dudley's back. Hey, Baron Corbin's back. Master Shake, we know, is a boy. What is happening? Just give me somebody who is not a guy. Like, I understand that statistically, right? Like, I'm going to have some issues here. Hey! There we go. That's one. So now, literally, I just need a female here. Dory Funk Sr. and the Renegade are not those two. Neither is Bobby, Blaze, or Ryu. Ah, there's Leva Bates, but she isn't going to count because she's over here. Although I guess I could, you know what? I could just throw her back over there. You know what? Leva, if this, we're going to do it one more time. If these two don't show up as a girl, I'm just going to use Leva Bates. Leva Bates it is. One more. Oh, there we go. No, never mind. I saw Liana Fujinami and I was like, yeah, but no. Okay. Leva Bates it is. It's Leva Bates we want. You're right, we do want the Fallout one. What am I saying? I'm so crazy. We need blue pants. Come on, it's blue pants. Okay. 8-1. Unlimited. Good. We need a number one contender. That's important. Critical high. Elimination off. Elimination off. Okay. Let's do this. For the number one contendership, I really hope this team wins. We've seen Saraya before, I believe. I think we've seen Mickie James. And maybe Dump Matsuma. Never Cthulhu. Never Cthulhu. My phone is dead, so I can't check and say that I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Cthulhu clearly has the height advantage here, as him and Dump go after each other. That makes sense. Leva Bates and Mickie James. No, Cthulhu. Cthulhu throwing Mickie James into the corner. Cthulhu representing the agendered individuals of the TTWA here. An elbow to the head of Mickie James. And Mickie James bulldog onto Cthulhu as Mildred Burke snapmares Leva Bates. Mildred Burke, pioneer in women's wrestling, although you would not know it. If you ask the WWE, they don't bring her up ever. She's super fucking important and no one cares. Anyway, Saraya Knight busted open already and her Dump going at it. That honestly seems like that would be a fucking dope ass match. And Leva Bates kicks down both people. Leva Bates standing moonsault onto Mickie James here as Cthulhu and Mildred Burke go at it here. And double dropkick onto Mickie James. And Mildred Burke locks Cthulhu into an octopus stretch, but no, Cthulhu powers out of it. Cthulhu, definitely the power on the team of his team of Saraya Knight and Leva Bates. Meanwhile, Dump, power of the Mildred Burke and Mickie James team. You actually have a really even team here because you have Dump and Cthulhu, who are the powerhouses. You have the technical wrestlers in Saraya and Mildred, and then you have the more contemporary wrestlers of Leva Bates and Mickie James. You really do actually. There's a lot of parity here. As this match continues on here, as Dump now going for the eyes of Saraya here, and I believe actually everyone in this ring is alive if you count Cthulhu. Well, Cthulhu's always alive. Cthulhu is undying. Don't look directly at Cthulhu. Don't just look at any other person in the match. Do not look directly at Cthulhu. You will lose your sanity. Do not look into his glowing eyes or his fantastic afro. Do not look at Cthulhu. And we sorry about that. A little weird break here. Anyway, as Cthulhu wrenches on the neck of Mickie James there, as Saraya drags Dump, and Leva Bates had her into a very inventive pinfall combination there, but does not manage to get it off as Leva Bates gets suplexed. Mildred Burke using that technical prowess, and Cthulhu choking out Mickie James. Mickie James getting into the ropes, but Mildred now. I know who I want to win, and it's Cthulhu. I want Team Cthulhu to win. But, Elbow to the head of Cthulhu. Dump's got a light tube and does not use it. Oh, and breaks the light tube over the back of Soraya's head. Standing moonsault from Leva Bates onto Mildred Burke. Only gets a 1 count. Saraya and Dump. Saraya vertical suplexing Dump. Cthulhu stalking Mickie James as he assisted powerbomb her with Soraya's help. Remember, Soraya's the only person who's been busted open left or yet in this match, even though well, actually, no. Saraya took one of those light tubes to the back of the head, and Leva Bates out into the explosives. Leva Bates now leaving a pool of blood as she comes back into the ring, and Dump driving a fork into the back of the head of Leva, or into the head of Saraya. I think Dump's actually busted open now. So now we went from only one person busted open to half the team busted or half the people in the competitive match busted open very quickly here as Saraya gets taken. Oh, both competitors drove themselves into that barbed wire between Mickie James and Saraya here, and look at that. Saraya gets a rope break, but Cthulhu got this choke on Mildred Burke, and it's something first. And now look at that. Cthulhu and Leva Bates teaming up on Mildred Burke. Mildred Burke threw Leva Bates out into that barbed wire, and you gotta think, like, this is very important, because whoever wins this match will be making history as Mickie James goes into the explosives, leaves a pool of blood right next to Leva Bates' pool of blood, as Mildred Burke and Cthulhu, the only two people in this match who are not bleeding. I don't know if Cthulhu can bleed. If Cthulhu bleeds, do not look at the blood. But it will drive you insane. I am being serious here. But it's just very, very brutal match between these competitors. Knee to the face of Mildred Burke. I think Cthulhu and Mildred Burke want to bust one and the other open. They want to be. I think being the only person not bleeding might be a badge of honor here. And they are trying to do it. That's why they keep going after each other. And no, Cthulhu goes right into that barbed wire and does not care because he is undying. And it is just look at that German suplex, get the 3 count. Mildred Burke wins. Cthulhu throws hands. Oh, look at that. An exact hour-long show. That's dope. Well, almost an exact hour-long show. I think we got some time here. Yeah, we got 2 minutes. But yeah, wow. The team of Mickie James, Dump Matsumoto? Yeah, I think it's Matsumoto. And Mildred Burke have beaten Team of Cthulhu, Saraya, and Leva Bates. So let me write that down. Dump, Mildred, Mickie. They will compete against the TTWA 3-man champions, Mr. Miyagi, Mr. Kennedy, and Muhammad Ali, either next week or I think we're going to do it at the chapter end. And I think now might be a good time to announce it. Now, guys, we don't have any animations for you yet, but we do know what the next chapter is going to be. The next chapter of the TTWA will be the F. Oh wait, what was I gonna name it? It was gonna be the T1 Meow Max. No, the T1 Meow Mix. I'm still working on the name. It's going to be a round robin tournament between 16 superstars, 2 brackets of 8. The winner will get a title shot of his choosing between the TTWA Pure Heavyweight Championship, the TTWA World Heavyweight Championship, or they will be given a bye to the finals of the TTWA Tournament Championship Tournament. So very, very interesting. We will see that that's going to commence in 2 weeks. We still have, 3 weeks. Yeah. We still have 2 more normal shows in the Redemption arc. And then we'll keep going. With the tournament's going to be a little bit weird because it's just going to be straight up matches. It's not going to be random, because the people in the tournament are going to be random. And I literally did this, like, it would be 16 matches, each of 32, so I'd have to do, like, 8 matches a show, so I can't have, like, the, 4-man or Battle Royale smazes without it being a fucking long-ass show, and that will actually probably be a little bit longer of a chapter, too, for that exact reason. But yeah, that's going to happen next month. But this month we're still doing TTWA Redemption, and we still have a lot going on. We still don't have a number one contender, for Chase Owens. We still do not have a number one contender for Giant Silva. Now, we're still waiting on Manson. Manson could do it, and if Manson does do it, then obviously he is a number one contender. But we still have some unfinished business in the tournament title scene. And all of that we're going to address next week on TTWA. My name has been Totem Trouser. You guys, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Thank you for coming. Please go ahead and give me a follow. Or on any, you got my stuff here. Nope, that's not the stuff. That's not the stuff. Here you go. You got this stuff. I really had that. I really liked how I had that too. That was stupid of me. But I do have, I have some social medias. You can actually, if you're just now joining in, you can go to youtube.com and see all the episodes. Heads up, the whole structure of like a weekly show thing just happened like 2 weeks ago. So it might be a little bit chaotic. But you can totally watch the other matches. Links to more score shit at the bottom. Links to my Twitter and YouTube at the bottom. You guys, I hope you guys enjoy yourself. I'm going to give you the intro now. Goodbye.